My favorite thing about living and working out here is the animals, the quiet, the environment and the nature, and, you know, riding the horses across the hills. It's my favorite place to be.
Yeah, I'd say the same for me. The animals, like the connections we have with our horses or dogs and our cows, and you know, it's that cycle of life that I really enjoy.
Never one day is the same, right? Yeah. So I think we like that about it sometimes.
We're on the eastern slopes for sure, in the foothills. We're blessed in this area with Chinooks in the winter that'll sometimes blow these hills off, make forage available for the cattle. It's some of the greatest cow country in Canada, I think.
We do see a lot of wildlife. We have a lot of species at risk, and we all try to work in harmony, so it's a pretty special landscape. This is generational ranch land. We're surrounded by many families whose generations run even deeper than Plateau's.
Plateau comes from Plateau Mountain. It's just over my shoulder there. It's kind of neat because, like, every piece of land that we have, wherever it is, even rented land, you can see that mountain. So Granddad bought this in 1958. He was here until about 72, and then Mom and Dad took over. They added to it. They made it possible so that that either me or my brother or both of us, we could come back to the place and be able to have a great life, right? I wished everybody could do what we do.
Environmental stewardship means so much to us, and I think, we want to leave the landscape better for the next generation, not just our generation, but Alberta, Canada, and this land and all that it offers us in the eastern slopes here and in the foothills is an incredible place that we're really privileged to live in, and it's really important that we protect it. Yeah.
And maybe we don't have to fight nature all the time. We can work with it.
Work with it, yeah.
We can work with it.
Yeah.
We need to have a thriving, healthy beef sector because they're the species that is going to keep the grass. So here what we need to do is do a good job of our grass management, do a good job of our water management. We've got all these great programs that you can get, some money to put in a solar water or help you fence off a riparian area. So I feel like it's just education and time, and producers will get there. We'll do a good job of taking care of what we got.
We hold really close the tradition of this ranch, where it came from, and the hard work and the adversity to get us to here, because there's a lot of practical knowledge that will serve forever. How to read your cattle, herd health, the land, environment, and traditionally we branded. So it's changed a lot how we manage our cows. For us, low stress is our main focus, and animal handling, we take a lot of pride in that. We're massaging our calves with tactile stimulation through the research program at Wills College. So we'll catch them as soon as we can after they're born to tag them and to add their RFID, take a DNA sample, and then from there we massage them. And what we find is the mom will start to come down as far as her stress level, but the calf will start to recognize the mimicking that we're doing. So we're doing that massage of the flanks and the neck, similar to the stimulation that the mother cow would offer her calf. And by the end, we usually have the calf either stick around or just quietly walk to the mom and walk away. And the idea behind it is to imprint the calves so that their first experience with you isn't a high stress experience. And it also helps with their behavior, stress response, and as well as sickness.
Working with John and Laura, we can follow those animals in the whole industry, so we can get the data from them, and then we are seeing improvement on the growth of the animals, improvement on the health of animals that receive the massage, and this is important for the advance of the beef industry, for the sustainability, and how the consumers see the beef industry.
John and Laura are such great mentors to me, and they've shown me so much through the care of the wetlands, through how they do watering systems. John was telling me how the grass, is not so great this year because of the drought, and we've had to move the cattle around to preserve the grass, and just to show that they do care about what happens next year. They're not all about them, they're not all about now, they're about what's going to happen in the future.
Advocacy has become more and more common for a lot of people like us in ranching and farming, and that advocacy is kind of where the rubber hits the road. If you say you're stewards of the land, you stand up to protect it. You know, we're probably facing the biggest adversity in the past 5 years that we ever have on the issue of advocating for our mountains and water, and that platform that it's put us on has not been easy, so we've had to really rely on the support of each other. You know, this is an amazing province to live in, and we raise some of the best cattle and beef product in the world, and so to be recognized is really great. And
I would say my first emotion was like I was just really humbled, because it's...
Your dad would be so proud. I know your mom's proud, and I'm sure your grandparents and our families, you know, so...
Our families are really proud of us.
Yeah, and when we talk about mentorship, hopefully that leaves a legacy for the next generation to say, you know what, we're going to try to do even better. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.